All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today we're doing something a little different. We're going to put your economics knowledge to the test with the ultimate economics quiz. You think you're ready? Let's see how you do. Let's get right into it.
So, you read the news, you follow the markets, you probably feel like you've got a pretty good handle on things, right? But how well do you really know the fundamental ideas, the concepts that are actually driving everything around us?
Well, we are about to find out. And hey, this isn't going to be some average trivia quiz. Nope, we are digging deep into the actual logic, the core of how economists think.
Okay, here's how it's going to work. We've got 3 rounds, and believe me, each one gets a little bit tougher. I'll throw a question at you, you lock in your answer in your head, and then we'll break down the big idea behind it. Sound good? Let's do this.
All right, round 1 is all about the core principles. Think of these as the absolute building blocks of economics. If you've taken an Econ 101 class, you should feel pretty good here. But don't get too comfortable just yet. Okay, question number 1. This is a real classic. The opportunity cost of attending university is it A, just the tuition fees? B, the value of the best alternative you give up? C, your total living expenses? Or D, the average salary you'd get after you graduate? Go ahead, lock in your answer. And the correct answer is B. If you pick that one, you are absolutely right. It's all about the value of that best alternative you have to give up. And this right here is what economics is all about, trade-offs. See, opportunity cost isn't just the check you write for tuition. It's the full-time salary you're not earning while you're in class. It's the business you could have been building. It's literally the road not taken. That's the real cost. All right, question 2. We're diving into a bit of macroeconomics here. The short-run Phillips curve, what does it suggest? Is it A, that there's no relationship between inflation and unemployment? B, a positive relationship? C, a trade-off between the two? Or D, a long-run trade-off? Go on, take a second to think about it. Okay, got your answer? It's C, a trade-off. There's this constant tension between inflation and unemployment. Seriously, well done if you got that. What's so fascinating here is that this is one of the biggest headaches for any policymaker out there. In the short run, you just can't have it all. It's like you want to lower unemployment and get more people working? Well, you might have to accept higher prices. Or you want to cool down inflation? You're probably going to see unemployment go up a bit. It is a constant, delicate tightrope walk. So, how are you doing? 2 for 2? Maybe 1 for 2? Hey, either way, I hope you're warmed up. Because we are heading into round 2. Advanced analysis. And I'm telling you, the questions are about to get a whole lot trickier from here on out. All right, time for a little game theory. Question number 3. A Nash equilibrium, what is it? When does it happen? Is it A, when the total payoff for everyone is maximized? B, when each player's strategy is the best one they can pick, given what everyone else is doing? C, when players decide to cooperate? Or D, when there's only one possible strategy? What do you think? And if you went with B, you absolutely nailed it. That's exactly it. It's when every single player is making their best possible move based on the moves of all the other players.
I like to think of it as the no regrets zone. You look at your competitors, you look at your own strategy, and you just think, yep, given what they're doing, I wouldn't change a single thing. And the crazy part is, they're all thinking the exact same thing about their own moves. It's this stable stalemate. Now, it's not always the best outcome for the group, but it is super stable.
Okay, take a deep breath. This is it. The final round. We are wading into the deep end now with some truly expert-level concepts. These are the kinds of ideas that explain some of the really weird and fascinating things that go on in our markets. You ready to try for a perfect score? Here it is, our final question. Adverse selection. What causes it? Is it A, moral hazard after a contract is signed? B, asymmetric information before a contract is signed? C, perfect competition? Or D, public goods? Now this is a tricky one. The details matter, so really think about it. And the answer is B. It all comes down to asymmetric information, what one person knows that the other doesn't before the deal is even made. And this is just so important to get right. That little word before is the whole key. Think about health insurance, right? You, the person buying the policy, know way more about your health risks than the insurance company does. So this imbalance of information before the contract is signed can mean that mainly higher risk people sign up. And that drives up prices for absolutely everyone. It's a classic example of a market failure.
So there you have it. You made it through the quiz. Whether you went 4 for 4 or maybe just learned something new along the way, let's step back for a second and look at the bigger picture that all these ideas are painting for us.
So, what's the real takeaway here? Look, economics isn't just a bunch of dusty graphs and complicated equations. It's a way of thinking. It's about understanding that every single choice has a cost, an opportunity cost. It's about thinking strategically, almost like getting inside your competitors' heads. And it's realizing that information, what you know and what you don't know, can literally change everything. These are the mental tools that help us make sense of a really complex world. So, I'm going to leave you with a final thought. The next time you're reading about, I don't know, a new carbon tax or a debate over a healthcare plan, try to see these concepts in action. Think about the trade-offs, the opportunity costs. Think about the strategic games being played behind the scenes. And ask yourself, who knows what here? Who has the informational advantage? Because once you start doing that, you're not just a spectator anymore. You're actually starting to think like an economist. Thanks so much.